Hi folks, I'm Weston Schrank with the Buck Advisors, and today we'll be discussing what to plant in small food plots in the woods and why they are actually so effective. You know, small food plots like this are limited by two things. One being sunlight, there's just not enough sun to get down to the forest floor to grow some species. And two, these kind of small plots get overbrowsed very easily. So let's get down to what you really want to know, what to plant. And for these kind of small food plots, the hands down best species is white clover, a ladino or durana. And that's because they are very shade tolerant, and they also can be very competitive with other species even when there's a lot of browse pressure. These white clovers put a lot of food per square feet. So in turn, you know, you have your quarter acre, half acre food plot, you need a species that can not only withstand browse pressure, but can put a lot of food here on the table. There is one problem with clover, however, and that is that it's not a late season food source. If you're wanting to hunt over a food plot in this time period, then I suggest adding to your ladino or durana. And that would be a wheat, oats, or rye, or a forage rape. But you should take this advice with caution. A lot of guys would suggest that, but one, it limits your herbicide use, and two, those kind of species are not very good with a lot of browse pressure, and your plot can literally be wiped out overnight. I have given you two options here. One, your basic perennial plot in the woods, and two, your fall food plot that would be, attractive during the entire hunting season. But the best advice I could give you is just find out what your goals are and what you expect from a plot like this. Once you figure that out and plant the correct species, then you'll have a very effective food plot come this fall. So that brings us to effectiveness. Why are these food plots so good? And that's because of several reasons. These food plots should already be placed where deer are traveling through, such as a staging area out to a larger crop field or food plot, or a deer run, or a logging row with small openings on it. If you plant them in these areas, I guarantee that deer will come, especially bucks. And if you plant the right species, and if you hunt it correctly in terms of pressure and wind, then you'll get situations like this. A very nice three-wheel buck in a small food plot filled with ladino clover just before dark. This is a bow hunter's dream. The buck's displaying comfort, his posture is very relaxed, and it gives you a chance to harvest them in the daylight hours, whereas if you would be hunting a larger food plot, you probably wouldn't even see him until well after dark. These small food plots are excellent in giving you situations like that. For more information, find the Buck Advisors online at buckadvisors.com.